Welcome back to the Psychic Next Door. I hope you all have had the opportunity to watch my premiere video, and I thank you for taking the time to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm so very grateful. My goal will always be to provide you clarity and peace through these spirit-driven messages. All right, well, let's go ahead and dive into our first reading for our beautiful Aquarius friends, the air sign. The 11th house in astrology is ruled by Saturn, Uranus, and Aquarius. All right, let's get into it. They're telling me to draw one oracle deck, and it seems they are wanting to go this direction with our Shaman Dream Oracle and one from Fortune Oracle. Okay, we can do that. Now, while I shuffle this first oracle deck, I want to talk to you a little bit about what came through during my off-camera meditation. Now, I am going to say it was a bit unexpected, but it started out pretty deep. And it seems like you guys are really going through it or have gone through it. Let's go ahead and review those details from the meditation. So the first thing I heard was a song, or a sentence of a song, "Time heals all wounds." And I immediately remembered it was a John Cicada song. So I think there's a lot more to that song, so you may want to just kind of Google it and read it. I think it's going to resonate quite a bit for you here in the coming months. The next vision I received was the Three of Swords. Okay, and they're telling me that you are going through a tremendous heartbreak, a big disappointment in your life. Then they showed me some shattered glass. And for that, shattered glass for me signifies what once gave you great hope and promise for a wonderful future is no longer. Okay? It showed me that an individual abruptly turning a page and just quote unquote wanting to be done with this. I then saw an individual who appeared to be forcefully closing what appeared to be a sliding glass door. Okay, and that individual was on the inside of the sliding glass door, and there was another person on the other side with what appeared to be their belongings and not being allowed back in. Okay. I then saw this individual inside the home now internally telling themselves, "I'm now home alone," not knowing what next steps to take, feeling lost, just not knowing where to begin. Then they kind of guided me to like a living room setting, okay? And it was showing me this individual was taking time to regroup, okay? Going hermit mode, taking time to heal. I saw the phone ringing, I heard the phone ringing, but this individual didn't want any part of it. Just wanted some isolation, wanted some my time, okay? For the time being, through the healing process, the energy I was feeling was they're doing whatever it took to just get by. Self-preservation, okay? That's a tough visual there, my beautiful Aquarians, and I'm so sorry you're going through this or recently went through this. For some of you, it's showing me that this is in the recent past, and then some are knee deep in it, as they say. So let's see what no, it's too many. Let's see what April has in store for my beautiful Aquariuses, and any other messages that may be brought to the light for future months as well. We accept and are grateful for all. Okay, let's go ahead and draw some cards, guys. Let's see what we've got. First card is Perfect Storm, 44. The courage to step into a new life. Well, if this isn't reaffirming the information we just received, I'm not sure what is. you are a very resilient group of people as a sign. So stepping into a new life, without a doubt, we certainly see that for you. Second card, resonating, whale song, number 61. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw 2 cards from the Fortune Oracle and see what we have for you guys. Are we taking this one? Yes. Okay, we're going to take this one. Beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. Okay? And this is just letting you know, you certainly want to be optimistic. You don't want to be completely shut off. Or they're showing me an ice cube, icing people out. Okay, which is what do you want to do after you go through something like this in your life? I mean, without question. They're just saying that the next steps you take, what the future holds in regards to relationships and friendships, just be careful. Just be careful. Before you dive in all the way, just trust but verify, they're telling me. Okay? And if you see red flags off the bat, major red flags, walk away. Walk away. Because we certainly do not want to see you going through what you just went through or are currently going through. Okay? And one more card, please. All right, and we have, oh wow, marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Now, this is probably the last thing, and this is what I'm feeling like overwhelmingly, right? After what you're going through and what you just went through, this is the last thing on your mind, okay? Cliche or not, it's hard to believe it when you're in the middle of it, but time does heal. And if you can use it as a lesson to not make the same mistakes and repetitive actions and learn from those red flags, you will eventually come to this point, this beautiful point that you will have what you deserve. Okay? But boy, do I feel an overwhelming, overwhelming sensation that you're like, that's the last card I wanted to see. And I get that. I totally get that. And I don't blame you. In the midst of heartbreak and turmoil, boy, that's the last thing you're thinking about, right? Again, they're showing me the word resilient and highlighting this card and number 44. So perhaps 444 or 44 angel number pertains to you at this very moment. And you are finding the courage to step into the new life because you have gotten to the point, or will get to the point, where you realize that this isn't what you want and this isn't good for you. And thankfully, you value yourself enough to get out, right? So my hat's off to you. I mean, props to you, my beautiful Aquarius. Stand strong, you know. And they're also showing me that some of you are on the tail end of this heartbreak, which is great. You're coming into a new life. Again, courage to step into a new life, okay? All right, let's see what we have here for the clarifiers. What do we have? Oh, yes. I love it. And it's perfect. It's a perfect match with that card, okay? I don't know if you saw, and we can go over them all in a bit, but the World, right? Yeah, that's you, my Aquarius. King of Wands. Oh, yeah. You are stepping into your power. The courage to step into your new life. That's the King of Wands. All right. 10 of Cups. Oh, I love this so much for you, Aquarius, especially after what you've been through or going through or have struggled with for so long. Again, we're going to link this here, okay, with that card we want nothing to do with right now. I get it. But if this doesn't bring it all home, that this is simply what you're going through now is just a major hiccup But you're about to make things happen for yourself, okay? Okay, guys. I love it. I love it when this comes together, right? And it's showing me right now a visual of a storm, of this storm and hurricane that you're in, okay? But you're coming out of it, okay? You're making the choice. You're making the choice to start new. The death of this situation will be done and gone, okay? And you'll go through the healing process. You will remove what no longer serves you. You have the courage. And they're showing me a visual of a very strong individual, right? Typically when they show me a visual of a physically fit individual, and we're talking about, let's say, relationship types, it allows me to correlate with that's who they are internally. I know not at this time and not while you've gone through this, but you have the courage to get out when most people will so sadly stay for years and years. So props to you, okay, for not letting it go on and on. All right? And this is you, King of Cups. This is you in a quiet, still place. And allowing what no longer serves you leave the building. Okay, in other words. And a new you emerges. A new you emerges. All right? Tough, powerful, and resilient. But they keep highlighting this card in regards to these two. Be careful who you trust this time. Because you could easily go right back into another situation like you were currently in because you're not doing things differently. And they keep showing me flags. So that's a red flag. If the red flags are there, move on. Move on. Or you could continue to seek continuous heartbreaks before you get to this 10 of Cups. But if you do things differently now, right? If you weed out, let's say, the frogs, right? What beautiful things could come your way. I mean, this makes me so happy for you. You could have the world. You could have 10 of Cups. No relationship is without struggles. But you certainly want to avoid, and they're showing me the Devil card. And in this instance, it's not internal with you. It's with the potential suitors and partners that have come your way. You don't have to stay with them. You can realize that some are just not suited for you, some are not healthy for you, and move on. Move on before you get in too deep, right? Aquarius, I'm sending you so much love and hugs right now for what you're going through or what you have been going through. And just know that you have a beautiful, beautiful future ahead. You just have to choose differently, okay? Have a wonderful week and a wonderful month of April, and we'll see you soon.